We are back here on the Owls Media Network, here for second period action between the Rivier University Raiders and your Keene State Owls. Shots on goal from the first period. Keene had 10, Rivier had 7, but Rivier led with total shots 20-19. Rivier will start on the power play with Rory Owens and Matty D'Souza in the box for Keene. So Rivier will have an opportunity here with 1:27 left on that last power play, and Patrick will take the face-off. And we're underway in the second period of action. Rivier wins the draw. Duchera passes it over. Anger has it back to Duchera. She'll enter the zone. Looking for an opportunity on Chung, who's been very good up to this point. Gets it over to Anger. McKelvey had a shot. Has another shot saved by Chung. Rebound was loose, but Chung freezes the puck. And we'll have an offensive zone face-off with 57 seconds left on the last power play and another 21 left on the first one. The same group will remain out there. It's Parent versus Patrick in the face-off zone, and Patrick will win the draw. Haley Owen will get it around, but not clear. Patrick's got it in a tie-up. Rivier carries to the offensive zone. Picardi has it, 2-on-1. Passes it over. Shot wide. Chung almost got there. And it'll go back, and Keene State will clear. Now 5-on-4. 23 seconds left on the power play. Both teams make some changes. Driscoll will carry it into the offensive zone for Rivier. She'll swing it around the boards. Bazin in pursuit. Passes it over to Paxton. Paxton has a try. Gets blocked. Another rebound saved by Chung. And Owen will fight with her on the boards with Ian Tosca. And we are now at even strength. Driscoll takes a shot blocked by Molly Price. And Rivier will carry it back the other way. Bazin shoots it up to the offensive zone. Hand goes up, and we'll have an icing call. Couple scary opportunities there for Rivier, but Chung is able to hold on. She's been very good up to this point, but Sims as well. But Keene avoids the 5-on-3 goal. Ian Tosca will win the draw. Price gets it over to Hinault. Hinault will skate down the other way with Hurley. Gets it over to Duchera. Here comes Bazin. Bazin will reclaim the puck. She'll have two there against her. Mosca's got it, loses it. Rory Owens will pass it over to Bazin to try to reset the Keene way. Massa contests Hampton. Shot by, that was McKelvey, but Chung shuts her down. Another try, deflected and out. And Hinault will get the charge going forward for Keene. Here comes Emma McNeil. She's got it. But Rivier will retake it. McKelvey got it over to Picardi behind the net. Puck was loose out front for a second. McKelvey again. Picardi's there. Gets it over to Schultz. Schultz a try. Puck bounces around, but no one home. Keene struggled here early on to clear it out of their zone, but here they come the other way. As Ledzinski will dump it into the offensive zone. Turnover here. Price had it for a second, but lost it. And here comes Finke. Finke picks it up. But here comes Rivier. A try by Parent. Here comes Pollard. Pollard comes the other way. Gives it a try. Sims puts the pads down and blocks it in the butterfly. Bazin got poked. And here comes McGarrahar. Tie up over there. Pollard and Iankoska have, and it pops out to McGarrahar. She'll swing it around. Shot. Chung with a save. And we have a whistle and a call. Nault will take the draw. She'll win it. Gets it back over to Owens. Owens will pass it. Turnover here for Rivier, but Rivier shot was blocked. Shot again, goes wide of the net. And Patrick has it. McKelvey puts it around the boards. Owen dumps it back over to Hinault. Keene tries to get it out of the zone. Owen blew a tire. Rivier tries to take advantage of the turnover. They'll dump it around the boards. Rumps will get there. She'll try swinging it around. But Keene gets on the tie-up. Rumps passes out in front, shot. Blocked. And here comes Hinault the other way. Hinault and Patrick. Shot gets deflected and hits the top of the glass behind the net. Underhill. And D'Souza tried, but it pops out. And here comes Ledzinski. She's going to chase it down. It'll get over to Wiseman. Wiseman has it. Puts it out in front. Nobody home. Rebound is there. Puck scrambling around. And the whistle blows. So Sims holds on. Neither team able to put a goal in yet as Keene wins the draw. Shot around the net by Bazin. D'Souza will take a shot. Saved by Sims. She got the left pad down there. Both teams will make some changes. It'll be Iankoska and Anger in the zone. And Iankoska won it for a second, but Rivier grabs the possession. McKelvey had it. Gets it over to Anger. Back to McKelvey. But Keene clears out. Here comes Iankoska the other way. She's got Price working with her. Iankoska weaves. Trips for a second. Recovers the puck. And gets it back to Pollard. Pollard has some trouble, but keeps it in the zone. We have a call here. It looked like McKelvey just held on to Pollard's stick. Pollard couldn't get moving. But the call is going to be on Pollard. Actually, they'll be offsetting, so McKelvey and Pollard will go to the box. So we'll have a little bit of 4-on-4 action here. And a lot can change when the ice opens up a little bit. Even just removing 2 people from the equation, you know, you can. We'll have some 4-on-4 action here. It'll be Patrick versus Parent, and Parent will win the draw. She'll swing it back over to DeSherer. They'll dump it in, and Chung will hold on to the puck, and we'll have a face-off in the Rivier offensive zone. So Parent will square off against Hinault, and Hinault will win the draw. She'll get it over to Bazin, swings it around. D'Souza flicks it up to Patrick. Patrick's got it. She's in on goal. Backhander, no way. Goes wide right. Parent will flick it around the boards. She'll get it over to Driscoll. Patrick will try to keep it in. It goes down. Here comes Driscoll the other way. Driscoll has a chance. Shot saved by Chung. And she'll choose to keep the play going. She'll dump it out. Patrick's got it. She's got pressure from Rumpf. Schultz will take a shot, and this one will be frozen by Chung. 1:03 left on the offsetting penalties. 4-on-4 action, 11:55 left here in the second period. Neither team has been able to break through. Shots are almost even, 13-12 to Rivier. And Rivier will win the draw. Venesil will take a shot. Gets it over to Paxson. Paxson will try to close in. She'll take a shot. Deflected, bounced around. Almost ended up in the back of Keen's net. Chung thought it went right, it went left. Another chance by Rivier. That one will be blocked by Owen. And here comes Owen carrying it the other way. Owen will take one, and Sims will hold on to that one and freeze it. Still at 4-on-4 action here. Ian Koska will enter the zone for Keene State. And she will win the draw. It'll dump back to Owens. Owens is going to slide it over to Owen. And here comes Rivier the other way. Rivier takes shot by Picardi, saved by Chung. We'll have another face-off in the Rivier offensive zone. It'll be Anger versus Price, and Price will win. McNeil will try to get it forward, but Picardi contests, slides across over. D'Souza will dump it into the zone. McNeil will chase it down. She's in a tie-up with Dukeshire. D'Souza tried to have it, but lost it. Goes to Driscoll. Driscoll dumps it back into the zone. And Bazin has it behind the net. Driscoll will try to compete. D'Souza will take it around back. She'll get tied up. No call. And here comes Rivier. Shot saved by Chung. Parent tried to go high, but Chung was able to get the shoulder up. Alley will dump it in on net. Chung saves again. A stick goes flying. Driscoll will take it out. Dukeshire. And we'll have an icing call here with 9:56 left in the second period. So just more than halfway through this game and still no goals on either side. Bazin will swing it around to D'Souza. D'Souza tries to get it up to Price, but it'll go all the way back down. And McHatton will take it. Tie up there in the offensive zone for Keene. Centering pass, no one there. Here comes Hurley up the other way. Hurley will dump it in. Chung will block it and freeze it. Rivier wins the draw, goes back behind the net. Owens will try to get it up. She'll get it up to Owen, who gets it up to Hinault. Here comes Patrick. She enters the zone, gets it back to Hinault. Patrick's got it behind the goal. She'll get it over to Bazin. Bazin carries. She'll swing it around the net. She'll dump it off to Owens. Owens has it out in front, takes a shot, saved by Sims. Great opportunity there for Keene, putting the pressure on, but Sims is having none of it tonight. Makes another great save, adds that to the goalie high right reel. Ian Tosca gets tied up. Rumps has got it. She meets D'Souza, but she gets it forward. Chung a save. There was a shot there by Parent, and then some extracurriculars going on afterwards. D'Souza throws a punch on Rumps. Yep, and that's going to earn her a ticket to the box. And that's her third penalty of the night. She's going to get a roughing call. And that's another costly penalty for Keene. Hopefully they can go on the kill for that, but there's simply no need for after play activities like that, especially when it's going to cost your team a power play. Hinault will have a chat with the referees before the play gets underway. Hinault will win the draw, but Rivier will retain possession. Anger gets it over to Dukeshire. Shot goes off the back of the glass and rolls around back to the neutral zone. Dukeshire will have it. She'll shoot it over to McKelvey. Young passes it back to McKelvey. McKelvey a try. Chung had to get the right pad down there, but makes the save. Parent has it. She gets it over to Anger. Who gets it over to Dukeshire. And another save by Chung. An opportunity there for Rivier. They'll still have a minute 17 on the power play. Driscoll will get it. She'll pass it back over to Hallie. Hallie has it. She'll pass it. Shot out in front. Loose change. Hallie shoots again. Saved by Chung. Ian Tosca. It'll go over to Paxson. Paxson. But Ledzinski, good defending, clears it out. Back the other way. She'll put some pressure on Rivier. It'll get over to Rumps. Rumps will pass it up to Paxson. Paxson carries it through. She dumps it back to Hallie, who dumps it over to Driscoll. A shot and another save by Chung. 25 seconds remain on the Rivier power play. Rivier wins the draw. Goes back to Anger. Anger gets it over to DeSherer. A shot goes off the side of the net. Parent gets it over to DeSherer's try, and it goes into the top, hits the top netting. Parent will go up against Ian Tosca. Parent will win the draw. She'll get it back to Picardi. Here comes McKelvey. McKelvey will put a shot on. Chung gets the pad down. Owen will try to clear it out. It'll go around over to Fink. Fink has got it with Price. Price out in front to Fink. Shot! Save by Sims, and the net goes flying. Molly Price went flying into the net. A great opportunity there for Finky. She just could not put it home. Sims has been phenomenal along with Chung tonight, and this score will remain at 0. There'll be Patrick in the zone. Riviere wins the draw. D'Souza has it. She flicks it over to Bazin. Both teammates on the Keene State field hockey team as well. Both appearing in their second game after winning the LEC this year. As D'Souza will get it up to Patrick. Patrick tries a move, does not work, but it'll still go up to Hinault. Hinault has a chance. She tries, but could not get the shot off. Hurley will get it up. Two sticks collide. Hurley goes down. The puck goes up to McHatton. Bazin has it now for Keene. The Parent stole it for a second. D'Souza fighting with two Riviere players as Hinault gets it up to Wiseman. Wiseman tries. She's covered. Tries to keep it in the offensive zone as Ledzinski has it out in front. Tried to put it out front, but no one was there. And Mercier will take it. She has it around the backside of her net. She gets tied up, but Ledzinski's there to support. It goes over to Wiseman. Wiseman will get it up to Ledzinski. Ledzinski tries a move. It kind of works. Around the back of the net, someone out in front. Oh, a chance for Keene, but just could not get it through. Underhill's there. She competes with Picardi. Still fighting on the boards, and Picardi will dump it out, and it'll go back to D'Souza. Here comes Rivier. It's Picardi. Picardi gets it out in front, and a shot by McKelvey, but a save by Chung. Had to get into the full splits for that one. But here comes Keene the other way. Price has got it with Fink. Fink tries a backhand pass to Price, and a save by Sims. Rebound is loose, and they score! A double rebound out in front. And Keene State draws first blood here tonight. It was Ava Iantoska on the third rebound. It went Iantoska to Fink, and then finally Iantoska buries it. And Keene is up here 1-0. .335 left here in the second period, and we have our first goal of the night. Iantoska found a rebound, and Sims could just not get to it. As Rivier gains possession, it's tipped over. Basin has a shot, goes wide left. Patrick has it, she swings it around the boards. It'll go over to Hurley. Hurley dumps it along, and D'Souza tried a shot. Sims saved it. D'Souza dumps it along. She'll pick it back up. She'll try to put it in the offensive zone. Henault will try to get there. She'll take the puck away. And Bazin has it. She'll dump it over. Ducherer will dump it back into the offensive zone for Riviere. And Rumps is there. Rumps centering. Nobody there, but at the top of the circle, it was Arnsalt, or Arnault. Tie up in the left corner of the Keene offensive zone. Owen. Zinski lost the draw. Riviere will gain possession. McNeil has it. Swings it around. McNeil has it. Passes it over to Ledzinski. Goes around the offensive boards. Back to Rory Owens. Pollard has it. As Riviere has it around the backside of their own zone. As we're coming up on 1 minute to play here in the second period. Arnault swings it around. It goes over to D'Souza. Fink's got it along the boards. She tries to skate through. to no avail. As Keene has another opportunity, but it's saved by Sims. Shots on goal through this game, Rivier 28 and Keene 19, but Keene has that first goal of the game. Ai Chung has looked terrific for Keene so far, saving all the shots. Rivier tries to skate it out of their own zone. They'll go back to Mercier. Ellie Patrick gets it back, and Mercier takes it. It'll go up to Haley Owen. Mercier will flick it into the offensive zone with 5 seconds. And they'll dump it back to Rivier's zone, and that's how the second period ends here. Keene scores one late in the second period, and we'll be right back here on the Owls Media Network with the third period action here with Rivier and Keene State.